What's going on, everybody? I am going to do an upload today about Belle Collective because there's some things I want to say and just want to be just talk to you guys. So, you guys stay tuned for that and make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe and hit the bell, okay? And thank you guys for following me on the YouTube and check out the links I posted for Twitch and follow me on Instagram. Hope you guys enjoy the review of Belle Collective. Bye bye. It's Caitlin. Let's go ahead and get into it. I spoke about this before anyway when I said nothing wrong with a person that's not of our race to a party or a situation where it's all people of color there, especially women. Empowerment and everything else, you can still have that with different races. With that being said, now, when they are speaking to each other about certain things and you get offended, like it's personally attacking you, it's when she betrayed herself, speaking about her family and everything else, it was nothing to do with her. She inserted herself in a situation that didn't make any sense. And then when she is telling them, come here, that's rude. You have an elderly, Mrs. Dorothy, when she stood up and said, y'all are being completely disrespectful. Okay? It seems like it took someone who was elderly to come through and say, elder, to tell you to, stop. As they all stated, there'll be other Caitlins out there. But I feel like, Antoinette, ding, 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 ding. Antoinette, you should have been took her out there. You should not have brought her back in, even though she said she wanted to speak for herself and not speak for her. I understood that part. But honey, I feel like as a friend, you should have taken her out of the situation, of that element. They were having a moment. And then when you saw the moment going left, when you saw Marie getting up, okay, and she's telling her, come here to her like that, and nobody, all of that. Caitlyn was completely wrong and disrespectful. I don't completely agree with her and Marie getting into it in this whole situation, but they finally got to speak about the street that she's trying to work on, and that was the most important thing. It's the whole thing Marie was trying to get across the whole time. Point blank, period. I just felt like that, I understand she had this business and she's working with her with that. There is money involved. I'm not saying that's why she didn't want to come at her crazy, but she should have checked her a little bit. When they heard her one-on-one, the conversation should have went like, I understand how you felt, but it wasn't about you. Everything she said in the confessional should have been said to her. Not saying that it hadn't, because I don't know, cameras don't show everything, but I feel like we should have seen her checking her because her action was out of order. You don't say come here to any adult, period. I had some emotion watching her speak about her brother and how I even looked at her husband, Cliff, the way he arranged everything to have the family there. They were going to plant trees in honor of her losing her two brothers. I thought that was a beautiful thing. I really did. I was actually pretty impressed by that. I got emotional. Just thinking about my dad and how my mom has a tree out. It's like, that's just some real stuff. I thought that was really wonderful how he looks out for her and loves and cares about her. Even when they was all getting emotional, he was too. I just looked at them as a couple, just different, watching, respect, much respect. So they're wearing all white and they're preparing for the trees. Her mother, who was very beautiful, was actually speaking. Everyone had a choice to speak. Now, Clifford came and told her about her brother, who was allegedly may have been married. So all the brothers were there, the mother was there, the family members was there, nieces and nephews, like she said, people who hadn't even met the brothers, uncles, nieces, everybody was there, and they all had a chance to speak. I think one of her brothers also spoke as well, and so did she. She was very emotional. You could tell it was really hard to do this. And she asked her other brother to speak, and he didn't want to. I figured it was because it was an emotional thing. I just think he didn't want to really do that. And I understood. Okay? So, we are going to go to the next couple. I admire her cause and what she's actually trying to do. I completely respect it. And I feel bad for everything that was happening at the brunch because people would not let her be great. Her husband goes on the road and they don't see him as often as somebody else would normally see them. And so when he got home, you can tell that the son and her was extremely happy. Now, she was been doing some things, bossing up, taking care of business while he's gone. And he's not too crazy about that. He wants his wife to, when he's home for 2 weeks, to, wait on him hand and foot and all this, that, and the third. And she's like, look, I am taking care of business for us. I'm trying to have a legacy for our son. And I really do feel like that he was being really immature and giving her a hard time about it because he wants somebody to wait on him hand and foot. And she was like, look, I ain't got time for that.com. Then he also mentioned that a contract is going to be involved. She's like, a contract? Look, she said a contract will happen once you ask me to marry you again, period. All the ladies have things going on, which I told y'all guys this before, that they are smart entrepreneurs. They're always trying to handle their business. And my whole thing is, I like how every week we see, we don't always see the same. We'll see maybe a group of ladies here and there. It's not always the same people. And I actually love that. So we have other episodes coming up in a few weeks. So we'll keep going over the episode. But I want to point out that these ladies are from the South and they're doing their thizzle. Now, on the next episode, little mama that want to have her mom and dad want her to have kids. She's going to run into some problems when she goes to the doctor. That's going to be very interesting because it kind of puts into question when you decide to put your career first over having your kids. Because these women are bosses. Now, some of them do have children in the family, but some of them do not. Everyone took a different road, so to speak. So just saying, I'm just saying, we're going to see how that's going to play in the next couple of weeks. Make sure you guys comment below and subscribe, guys. I'm hoping you're liking the Belle Collective reviews and recaps. Loving the show. Go check it out on TV. All right, guys. Bye-bye.